How was that? How was that? Wasn't that amazing? I think creativity is the gods and the goddesses expressing itself. Think about it, when we have sexual intercourse, a baby is born out of that. That is so much creativity. God, life through and as you. Oh, yes. Why would you not want to be creative? You know what I found why people don't want to be creative? It's because the churches have shamed people, or all the religious, and not the churches only, but the religious institutions have shamed human beings about their sexuality and their creativity. Yeah, they have shamed human beings that it's not good to be creative, to be dressed the way you want, to live in joy and opulence, and that you're only going to receive that when you go to heaven. So now in this lifetime, you must live a miserable experience. Don't dance, don't dress the way you want, don't express yourself the way you want, because people are going to shun you. These people are time wasters. Honestly, it's because truly they have low self esteem. Let me just be real, real. When you have low self esteem, it is a problem here on planet Earth because there's people who are visionaries and chosen ones and change agents, change management specialists, war strategists, that these people are here on a very angelic, high mission, ancient mission. And some of these people with low self-esteem can be seriously like serious time wasters. I've had to have conversations with God about this. I'm like, I'm looking for my lipstick, child. Okay, I have to put on my lipstick. Okay. Oof, just look at my kimono. It's be so sexy, child. But ooh, don't you love my collarbone? Just look at my collarbone from working out. Okay, hold on. I don't want to show you my bras, but it's like working out has made me stronger, more beautiful. Not that I wasn't beautiful to begin with, but it's just like enhanced my beauty. Uh-huh. And detoxing and juicing. My skin is just so beautiful. It's like, oh, this chocolate, this just beautiful brown chocolate. Oh, and God's made me so beautiful. I honestly, when I do my sun worship, oh, such beautiful outside. The winds are so beautiful. But every morning when I do my sun worship and just get out there into the sun and let the blessings of a trillion sun just kiss my beautiful African skin, I'm like, damn, the gods and the goddesses every morning are like, whoo, what beauty. We are so proud of what we have created. Just look at that beauty, that intelligence, that love, that innovation flowing through that being. And I'm just like, blessings, blessings, blessings. And the gods are like, oh, receive, receive, receive. We love to bless you. Uh-huh. And the goddesses are like, shine, shine, shine. This is true for me. This is true for you. If you receive it and actually practice sun worship, your mind will start changing. You will realize that the gods and the goddesses, whatever you call God or goddess, is not interested in what your sad stories are or your shames are. Because I'm sorry, I've never seen the sun go, today I'm not coming out because I'm shaming. I'm just up there. Damn shaming. Even when it's a rainy day and there's a lot of clouds, you can still depend on the sun. Even if it's just behind the clouds, the sun is still shining. That's why it's light outside. There's a difference between night and morning, day. The sun is still shining even in the behind the clouds. So sometimes we are going to go through the depressions and the anxieties and the stress and the setbacks and the disappointments when we deal with people who live in extremely low self-esteem. But this is a strategy of war. Did I not tell you I'm a war goddess? It's a strategy of war. The more ignorant people are, the more illiterate people are in the financial affairs, in the emotional affairs, in the relational affairs, in their careers. in their physical affairs. Like if you're all constantly sick and you don't know that you need to go steaming, I mean, you live a miserable experience when it's burning outside. You know what I mean? You're just coughing all the time because it's just burning and all the particles are in your throat. Just go steam. And if you can, there's no steam place around, just take a bucket and steam yourself and just clear out your lungs, clear out your aura. If you're afraid of speaking up about things that are really important for you to speak up about, steam, like release that energy with love from your throat chakra, because sometimes we were strangled, when we try to speak our truths, this lifetime, parallel lifetimes, future lifetimes, you have no idea and why you cannot speak your truth, especially with time wasters who come with their drama and their low self-esteem. But this is what? A strategy of war. The more ignorant the people are, the more illiterate the people are, the more they fight each other, especially as Black people. I don't understand why some old Black man would want to fight a young Black girl. This is just bizarre. I don't know why a Black woman would want to fight another Black woman when it's not a black or white fight. But when we're not working together, what are we doing? Promoting war, promoting an agenda for destruction and annihilation and rape consciousness to exist, continue existing, children being unhappy, being raised in abusive homes, men not being able to fully express their purpose. We're here to express our purpose and live in the potential of all needs met and abundance for all beings, not just some few people, because we're seeing now it's collapsing and it's not working. So just the few having is not working, and just the ones who, are on welfare are the ones that are getting, and the rest are just like, whatever. It's not working. So we can continue to keep turn a blind eye and be like, oh, or we can do stuff for ourselves. Steam. If you can steam, just use a bucket. If you don't have a steam, I also use sage essential oil, Palo Santo essential oils. If you mix it, just get the one that is not. Okay. Go to Amazon and get one that is maybe diluted a little bit with jojoba oil or vitamin C oil, and just rub it here. You can even use crystals, black tourmaline, and just put a black crystal tourmaline here. And as you're sleeping, you just put this, just like lie down for 10 minutes and just let whatever is blocking you from being honest about your boundaries, about your vision, about your creativity, about your truths, just be sucked out or transferred to the crystal, because sometimes we still need that thing. We need the thing, because you can't just take Jesus away or God away, or these entities without giving someone something. You have to kind of replace it. So sometimes it's that crystal that you're just going to put here, and then during full moon, you take out your crystals, you wash them. Before you even put your crystal, wash your crystals with salt, water, and just put it here and just say, I just, whatever is blocking me from speaking my truth with time wasters, with people who just want to break down my self-esteem because they live in awfulness, when I have a big purpose and a big mission, whatever it is, I just don't even know. I don't even know if it's this lifetime, parallel lifetimes, future lifetimes, past lifetime. I don't know. Whatever it is, may it just be transferred to this crystal. Take that crystal the next after your meditation, and then just dig a hole and plant the crystal just in there for like even just 6 hours, 8 hours, and let Mother Earth take back that energy. But sometimes we can't do the energy, take it like transfer it out of our body. We need the help of Mother Earth. And sometimes for me, crystals really work. That's why I wear a lot of crystal rings, so that if I'm just like feeling just totally drained and all of the stuff, I can just clear myself out, especially with time wasters, with people who have a lot of drama and who live in a lot of negativity and refuse to self-actualize. These are my biggest bane in this existence. But then I have to think of myself. When was I a time waster? When did I experience this? And am I willing to heal from these experiences, whether they are mine or not? But like, why am I attracting this? I need to understand this, and what is the solution? Because when we just sit around, like complaining about time wasters, complaining about people with low self-esteem and bad behavior, who are unprofessional at work, who are sick to the degrees where no man, like, this person is not right, they need serious help. It can overwhelm your system. And I really think that's why companies are falling apart. I really think that's why governments are falling apart, industries are falling apart, because we've never been given the opportunity to talk about our emotions and how they affect us, and what is the ROI of all of this, or the cost of all of this. The cost. There are a lot of time wasters here on planet Earth. I don't know what the agenda is about the time wasters. These people show up late at work. These people have so many excuses, so many silly problems that don't make sense. When we are in the middle of the greatest time in human history, the greatest time in human history to live out our purpose full on, full out, and be a beneficial presence on this planet, I don't even understand when people get time to be gossiping or watching soap operas or any of this ignorance. But there are a lot of time wasters on planet Earth. It's souls that are fast asleep or are in the process of awakening. But when they actually awaken and understand what they have actually participated in and what their consciousness has actually been a part of creating, it's going to be a rude awakening for a lot of people, because with their words, they have created such hell for so many souls. And it's concerning that consciousness is still so low. It's actually disappointing. It's disappointing. So when I get really sad about time wasters and people who live in a lot of low self-esteem and gossip consciousness, and I'm just like, yo, man, I just need to fulfill my purpose. Just help me. Please help me. Let's work together, fulfill this purpose. We'll make money together, whatever it is, but let's just help the children. I just want to do this for the children. If I meet one of these souls and they get into their wig stories, or they get into their drama and their envy and their hatred and their borderline personality disorders and their narcissism, I get really angry. I get really, really angry. But then I have to remind myself, I wrote the story. Why? Because usually there's a deeper meaning to that. Yes, the time wasters are like a nuisance to deal with. Truly, they're just a fucking nuisance on planet Earth. They're a nuisance. But when you can just stop for a minute and say, why did I write this into my story? Why did I write this into my storyline that I would meet such a fucking nuisance? Or a time waster, or a complainer, or something? Is it me? Have I done this in the past? When you can take that responsibility and say, okay, maybe yes, I've done this in the past and I can forgive this. And once you get to the integration and the transformation of that, you'll realize that there's a deeper problem: illiteracy. And once you go beyond illiteracy, you realize they cannot read and write. Illiteracy, once you go beyond that, you realize, oh my freaking God, this is a war strategy. I would have never gotten to this with this level of conviction. And this is like 20-year investigative journalism. I would not be speaking this and saying my prayer, my hope, my intention. It is not even my prayer. It is the prayer of the highest of the highest of the highest ancestors of all of humanity, for the children, the women to be safe, the men to fully express their creativity so that there can be joy and love and peace. What is peace? But people truly just doing the jobs they love and being happy and being paid well, or whatever the hell they're doing. That's true peace to me. Don't tell me about some symposiums and gatherings about peace. No, peace is the children not seeing daddy and mommy beating each other. That's peace. How do we get there? We educate each other on emotional intelligence. We educate each other on domestic violence, on anger management. We educate each other, and we have these uncomfortable conversations without blaming, shaming, or projecting on each other, and also taking damn fucking responsibility. And for the time wasters, I really need to talk to the time wasters. If you are watching this, time wasters, borderline time wasters, I really would like for you to take responsibility for your emotional regulation. We are in the middle of the greatest time in human history, and there's no excuse for this anymore. There is no excuse for this anymore. Please buy a book on time management. Please buy a book on DBT. Look it up on Amazon. Okay, it's specifically for borderline personality disorder. If narcissisms, I don't know, you need a shaman or something like this. Ayahuasca, maybe. I'm not going to talk about things and I don't have a solution for you, but you need to go with a really good shaman. I'm not endorsing ayahuasca. I'm not an affiliate for ayahuasca, but like seriously, when you are seriously living in harem, sometimes the best is to go to the best of the best of the best who carry the medicine so you can get help. But the borderline, seriously, you need to get help. Narcissists, sociopaths, all of these things, you need to get help. We're not here to shame you. We're not here to make you feel bad. But seriously, you're a nuisance on planet Earth. Get some fucking help. Because we're here to do some great work, some big work. And we don't need the distraction. But if you're a visionary, you're a chosen one, you are here as a change management specialist, as an agent for light worker. On a dragon ride of a lifetime, you've got to understand that these are technologies that will help you deal with all of the dysfunction that's happening on planet Earth, because it's not going to get better. People are awakening, and the awakening process is a messy process. It can be totally chaotic and messy. You could be crying today, you could be sad tomorrow, you could be really angry in the next 10 minutes. It is a messy, hello process, and people haven't learned how to self-soothe. So people project and vomit all of their verbal violence onto people, but it's because they cannot handle this new energy that has set in and is not going away. And this Kali Yuga stage and this Kali energy is like, yo, man, yo, woman, it is time for the healing to unfold. Whether you like it or not, you have got to do it. So, with love from my heart, and with not even pleading, but like an invitation for you to step into your greatness instead of live in mediocrity. As a visionary, forgive the time wasters. Honestly, they have no idea what they're doing, and they have no idea the responsibility they're going to be held to for the wasting of the time. They have no idea. So forgive them. They are ignorant. They have no idea what has happened here. Okay, I think so. Yeah. Oh, here we go. They have no time. But you get your time back by doing the forgiveness work instead of wallowing in the rumination. Oh, if they hadn't done that, if they had done that, if they hadn't done that, if they had done, I would be here, I would be here. Stop wasting time ruminating. Until you take your last breath, you've still got an opportunity to do something, to add value, so that your name can be written in the books and the celestial realms, that you actually did something, you contributed something to the evolution of consciousness. So you can do something until the very last breath that you take. Don't say I'm 80, I'm 40, I'm 30, my life is over, my 50, and my life is over. No, do something. Start here. The more you do forgiveness work, the more you have compassion for yourself, self-soothing, you have understanding, and then you are able to be a place where you can be a beacon of light for others and say, yo, man, the light is here, the light is here. I tried this, it soothed me, I'm sleeping better now, I'm not fighting, I'm having better ideas. Try it for yourself. Try it. Bring them here to my YouTube videos so that I can set them straight. Try for yourself. Stop taking on other people's problems. Do not be people's therapist, listening to people's. It's all energy that people are putting onto you. It's not your problem. Every single person on planet Earth needs to be a sovereign being and self-actualize, because there are perfect gifts of divinity within you that must be self-actualized, because you are an important part to this historic moment in human history where awakening is the name of the game. So you are needed. You are needed. Divine masculine, you are needed. Divine feminine, you are needed. The rest, you need to go do your inner work so that you can meet us up here. We're no longer coming down here to entertain your drama and your bullshit. You need to heal so that you can play with us up here, because the work is immense. No more drama. No more soap operas. Okay? This must end. Actually, if it doesn't end, you're not going to make it. You're going to be like in Noah's Ark, be swept away by the waters or the fires, or some kind of element is going to kind of like sweep you out. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not scaring you. But we're seeing the wildfires and the rains and all the typhoons and something. We need to ascend in consciousness. This is the only plan. You ascend, you fulfill your purpose, you get on with the business of living your mission. You stop the drama, you stop the gossiping, you stop the lies, you stop everything that is unlike divinity. The qualities of divinity are love. How do you show love on a daily basis? The qualities of divinity are peace. How do you inspire peace in yourself and in others so that we can live in a world where people are happy and peaceful and not road raging and bashing each other and then taking out guns and killing each other? The qualities of divinity are abundance. How do you activate an abundance within yourself so that I can look at you and say, oh my God, wow, he was able to do that, or she was able to do that. This God must be real good. Let me activate in myself so that I can live that and not be a latcherona or a leech. This is unacceptable. This is uncute. Your divinity and your qualities of divinity, of creativity, innovation, of love, your singing, your dancing, your storytelling, your marketing, your doctorship, your engineering, your whatever it is, your plumbing, your drivership, your cleaning rooms in the hotels. It's all needed. It's important. It is valuable. Don't look down on yourself. Okay? Wherever you start, it's okay. It's all needed. It's all valuable. And just be around people who honor where you are starting, whether you're starting off as a housekeeper, whether you're starting off as a waitress, whether you're starting off as a trust fund baby. Be around people that honor your journey, not people who laugh at your journey and waste your time because they are incapable of self-actualization by actually sitting down and actually looking at the thought process that prevents them from taking risks, that prevents them from having great ideas of innovation and living in the same bullshit sad story, that prevents them from being affluent and living in abundance instead of poverty consciousness and collapsing of economies. Get away from people like this. They are time wasters. They are time wasters. They are souls that are not on a mission for goodness. They are time wasters and distractions. Get away from these souls. Find your community of people who share, who love authentically, who teach each other good stuff, who are here for the children and the woman healing and the men healing, and no more wars between women and men. Get inspired by these sorts of communities where love reigns supreme and abundance and sharing and kindness and singing together and laughing together and planting together is the name of the game. The rest, where there's gurus and leaders and all of this stuff, yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last. Pisces age is over. We're seeing it's collapsing. It's all collapsing. So if you're on the wrong side of the equation, which there's no such thing as the wrong side or the right side of the equation, it's going to be an interesting experience for you. Not that it's good, not that it's bad, it's a choice. And most of us have not known this, so we feel so afraid. We feel so confused, and that's why we just want to hang on to something or someone. Hang on to a tree, hold on to a tree and say, oh, speak the truths of the universe through me. Let me know that no matter where my feet touch, the earth is blessed. Let me know when I just look up in the morning and the sun is blessing me, just shining on me. Oh, the gods are proud of me. The gods are blessing me. The goddesses are saying, shine, shine, shine. Let go of low self-esteem. Let go of ignorance. Shine, 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 and keep on living your life. Okay, madam, do your radical forgiveness, metta. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be liberated from all ignorance. May I be liberated from all suffering. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from all ignorance. May all beings be liberated from all suffering. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Togos, togos, togos. Be happy, be happy, be happy. Thank you, love bags. You better do your radical forgiveness work and get yourself out of your heels, child. It's not sexy. Get out of hell.